crimes courts featured local by Mashadunet Shanda Zanup youth leader Magura Charumbira, who is accused of booing former First Lady, Mrs. Grace Mugabe during a rally at White City Stadium, has been further remanded. Magura Charumbira 43 of Pumala South Suburb, who is on $100 bail, was remanded to December 12 by Bulawayo Provincial Magistrate Ms. Sharon Rosemary. He is facing charges of incitement to commit public violence and undermining the authority of the president. Charumbira is being accused of leading a group of ZANU-PF supporters that heckled Mrs. Mugabe while she was addressing party supporters. As part of the bail conditions, Charumbira was ordered to report thrice a week at the Bulawayo SID law and order offices and reside at his given residential address until the matter is finalized. Charumbira was also ordered to surrender his travel documents and confine himself within a 60 kilometers radius. Prosecuting Mr. Nkathazo Dilodlo said on November 4 this year, Charumbira was part of a crowd that had gathered at White City Stadium in Bulawayo from the Presidential Youth Interface rally. The court heard that when Mrs. Mugabe stood up to address people, Charumbira, a ringleader of a group of supporters, also stood up and started protesting and heckling the former First Lady. The accused person started making gestures by throwing hands in the air and booing Mrs. Mugabe. His colleagues joined him as they sang songs denouncing the former First Lady after she said Professor Jonathan Moyo was being persecuted for nothing, said Mr. Dilodlo. Charumbira and his group were whisked away by other ZANU-PF youths after Mrs. Mugabe complained that rogue elements were disrupting her speech. Charumbira was represented by lawyers, Mr. Christopher Dube of Dubanda, Nzari Yapenya and Partners, and Mr. Tanaka Mugni of Tanaka Law Chambers. In May this year, Charumbira was allegedly stabbed on the head and face during intra-party clashes at the ZANU-PF Bulawayo provincial headquarters, Davis Hall, as two rival groups fought over control of the party offices. The Chronicle previous post British Airways apologizes to Black Motion next post taxi driver fakes hijack support nehanda radioDaily.